I don't know why I'm writing this down. Maybe it's guilt. Maybe I just need someone else to know the truth, even if they don't believe it. But what happened last Christmas, what happened with the 13th gift, has haunted me every day since. It started like any other Christmas season. The snow had just begun to fall, blanketing the town in a soft, eerie quiet. I live alone in a small, creaky house on the outskirts of town, the kind of place where the trees seem alive at night and shadows stretch too far. I've always liked it that way. I'm not much for company. About 2 weeks before Christmas, a package arrived on my doorstep. It wasn't unusual. I'd ordered a few gifts online. But this package was different. It was wrapped in crimson paper, tied with a black ribbon, and there was no label, no sender. Curiosity got the better of me. Inside was a small, hand-carved wooden figure, a toy soldier, its painted eyes far too lifelike for comfort. A note lay folded beneath it, written in elegant, looping handwriting. "This is the first of 13. Accept them all, and you'll be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams." I laughed it off at first. Some elaborate prank, I thought, probably from one of the kids in town. But as the days went by, more packages began to arrive. The second gift was a snow globe, the kind you'd find at a cheap Christmas market. But when I shook it, the scene inside shifted. Not just the snow, but the figures too. A tiny version of me stood there, trapped in the glass, staring up with wide, terrified eyes. I threw it in a drawer, unsettled but unwilling to admit I was scared. The third gift was worse, a silver bell, tarnished and heavy. When I rang it, a sound echoed through the house, a deep, guttural toll, as though it were calling something from the shadows. That night, I swore I heard footsteps pacing outside my bedroom door. By the time the sixth gift arrived, I knew this wasn't a prank. There was a pattern to the deliveries. Every night at midnight, the package would appear, no matter how tightly I locked the doors or windows. The gifts grew more disturbing. An antique mirror that showed someone else's reflection when I passed. A garland made of withered hands. A pair of candles that flickered with a cold, unnatural light. Each came with the same note: accept them all, and you'll be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. On the 12th night, I tried to put a stop to it. I burned the gifts in the fireplace one by one until nothing remained but ash. I told myself it was over. But at exactly midnight, there was a knock at the door. Not a package this time. Just a single deliberate knock. I froze, my breath fogging in the icy air. The knock came again, louder. Slowly, I opened the door. No one was there. Only a single box, larger than the others, sitting on the snow-covered porch. I didn't want to take it inside, but something compelled me. My hands moved on their own as I untied the black ribbon. Inside was a small, wrapped bundle. When I pulled back the fabric, I felt my stomach drop. It was a heart, a human heart, still warm, still beating. The note this time was different. The 13th gift will come tomorrow. Do not reject it, or you'll lose everything. I didn't sleep that night. Every creak of the house, every whisper of wind made my skin crawl. I knew the 13th gift was coming, and I knew it wouldn't let me refuse. When midnight struck, the lights in the house went out. A cold wind swept through the rooms, carrying the faint sound of bells. And then I saw them, silhouettes moving through the darkness, figures tall and spindly, their limbs too long, their eyes glowing faintly in the gloom. They didn't speak. They didn't need to. I knew why they were here. The final gift wasn't on the porch. It was in their hands. A black box, much larger than the others, tied with a blood-red ribbon. They placed it in front of me and waited. With trembling hands, I opened the box. Inside was me. My face, pale and lifeless, staring back from a cracked mirror. My body slumped over, broken and still. The tallest figure leaned in close, its breath cold against my ear. "You accepted them all. Now you belong to us." I don't remember much after that. When I woke up, the house was empty. The gifts were gone. The figures were gone. But the mirror with my reflection, was still there. And every time I look into it, I see myself standing in that snow globe, my tiny figure banging against the glass, screaming for help. I don't know who sent the gifts or why they chose me. All I know is this: if you ever receive a package with crimson wrapping and a black ribbon, don't open it. No matter what it promises, no matter how curious you are, don't accept the 13th gift of Christmas. Because if you do, you'll lose more than you can imagine. If you've enjoyed the chills and thrills today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join our spooky community for more terrifying tales and exclusive content that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Let's dive deeper into the darkness together. Subscribe now and ring that bell so you never miss a scare.